back to my life um, for my Zulu um, class. Just going to wait for some people to trickle in. Um, yeah, wait and see. So first, while I'm on here, even though this is my Zulu class, I want to speak on my fruit feasting challenge. I haven't been on live um, just because lately it's been kind of hard to come up on live or just be out on camera. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening in the travel industry, and it's just like a mix of emotions right now. So I'm sorry if I'm not all the way here in this live, but yeah, I'm just feeling like a lot of emotions right now. And I'm still doing my fruit feasting. I'm still eating my fruit. I just haven't posted. It's actually really hard to even be on live right now. But I wanted to, do the live, wanted to be here. And yeah, just try because I still have been studying, I still have been looking at my notes. So just see, but I'll wait a little bit and see if anybody wants to join. If not, I probably will cut it short today just because yeah, I don't think I'm all the way there to really like give it my 100 like I've been giving it. Um yeah, it's just with everything going on, it's just like a lot of emotions. So I'll give it a couple more minutes and see. Um So I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes and I'm probably gonna go ahead and get off here. Like I said earlier, um, mentally, I'm not doing the best with everything that's happening with the airlines. It is kind of affecting me a lot. Um, I think today I was going to try to do a live with somebody. I've been studying the isiZulu, but I don't think anybody else is coming on. So I'm really sorry, guys, if you were looking forward to it. Um, but I'll give it a couple more minutes and just see um, what ends up happening. Since I actually did show up for myself, I'm just going to go through this video. Maybe I just won't do any combination. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow with someone. Um, so I can try to get out of my own head and do this. So I'm just gonna do this sleeping one. I'm just gonna finish it out and be finished that way. But I got to do it this way. Alrighty. Gi toilet sikile. I'm satisfied. I'm puzzled. Gi kile. Gi 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 kile. It's a good opportunity. Ituba ehlile. Ituba ehlile. This is a success. Loku kuyi impumelelo. Loku kuyi impumelelo. Loku kuyi. Hello, Tulani. Kijabile. Gijabile. Gijabile. This was bound to happen. Bekuvele kozo kwenzeka loku. I don't know. Angazi. Anganzi. Anganzi. I haven't seen her. Agikamboni. Agikamboni. I didn't see her. Agimbonaga. Agimbonaga. We are going to meet Sizo Shlangana. Sizo Shlangana. He's asking me out. Uyangishela. Uyangishela. I've asked her out. Gimushelile. Gimushelile. Is this your number? Inombolo Yakolena. Inobolo Yakolena. No, I don't know him. Ta Agimansi. I will call you. Talani, since you're here, are you still wanting to go on live to recap from last week or not? I'm just going to end up finishing out this video and calling it a live. Okay, let's see. Gizo Kufonela. I will call you tonight. Gizo Kufonela Ibusuku. So I have the link on the my community post. I put the link for today and for tomorrow there. I sent the link. Okay, I'll just keep on reading this off while I wait. Is this your card? Imoto Yako Lena. Imoto Yako Lena. Imoto Lako Lena. Yes, this is my card. Yebo. Imoto Lami Yami Lena. So Yami Lena. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I sent it. I'll try it again. Okay. Hi,
Hello.
Talani.
Hi, how are you?
Sabona.
Gunjani.
Giapila. Unjani Wena.
Uh, Nami ngiyaphila. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, so today is a bit of an anomaly in South Africa. So um, there's a big football match or soccer match that's going on. So the country is divided into two. So everyone is watching that football game.
I see. I see. Were you trying to watch it too? The football game?
So again,
Is that something that you watch too, the football game?
if I was at the biggest team, so almost every adult in South Africa either supports the one team or the other. Biggest. I think there's like 90,000 people in the 96,000 people in the stadium
Oh,
watching
wow.
as we speak. So I expect that a lot of our regulars might not join because they're either watching
The
or
game. Yeah. And no worries. I was saying earlier
yeah.
that I probably won't even be on here long because yeah, I'm just not feeling up to it. So I was just waiting to see if anybody was going to join. Excuse me. But
Okay. No, that's fine.
yeah.
You had a look at the material.
I did. I looked at the material. I've been practicing it, so
Was it helpful?
yeah, it's helpful. Same thing on the live. I've been just trying to repeat it in my head and sound out the pronunciation and all that, and try to think of what I'm saying when I'm saying it. So yeah, if you want, we can leave off where we were last week, and I mean, if you want to
Yes.
add anything to it, we can try to like elaborate it more, being in the airport, so it can not just
Yeah, hold on. Spelile. Ngiyathola. Yeah, siphelile basiqedile manje akunagesi so yeah bekune-load shedding so abantu badla sona iqeda ukubuya manje yeah okay siyabona sorry I had a customer
no worries, no worries. But yeah.
Yeah, fresh bread is gone. He's not happy.
Say that again.
Okay, so oh yeah, the network is not the best. Kareesha, it's cutting off. So we ended
Yeah.
getting an Uber from the airport. You're comfortable there?
Yes, I think it's Itola Gilapi Uber.
Itholakala kuphi i-Uber?
Wait, say that again.
Itholakala kuphi i-Uber?
I had it written down as Itola Gilapi. So that's not right.
Itholakala, yeah. Just have a look at. I sent you a Word document. It's got those phrases written down, but yeah, you can just change Itholakala. So Tolakala with a. Okay. Yeah, you were frozen. Now you're fine, or maybe I was frozen.
You said I'm frozen?
No, you. It probably me because the network is not good here.
Oh yeah.
So you were. Okay.
I can
So
hear
now
my
when you
voice
call the
echoing.
Uber, how do you how do you tell him where you're going? The Uber driver.
Your voice is like, I think you have to come out and then come back in because I hear my voice echoing.
Okay. Let me look. Wait. How about now? Is it better now?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna log out and back in again.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now. It's kind of cutting out.
Is it better?
Maybe. Let's see. So you said it's Itola Galapi. Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. Correct.
okay. So I guess it's just trying to figure out the conversation from there. I mean, because we did the greetings, ask them where the Uber is. Um, I think it cut
Sorry.
back out
So the
again.
network is really, really.
Yeah. Is your setup gonna still be the same? Were you gonna do the live tomorrow too? Were you gonna be on the live tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe I'll do live tomorrow from home
Okay.
because it's a better area with a better work. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Um, yeah, because I'm really struggling today.
Yeah.
Apologies
I
for that.
think that would be the best to do it like that.
So, just one question though. Just one question before I go. Who was sending you the asking out stuff. You must tell him or her, Usilewe.
Usila Wena. Wait, who was sending me what?
I heard you reading stuff like you like you were asking people out, you're asking people for numbers.
Oh no, I was reading off of Chando, the isiZulu, because nobody was on the live yet. So I was reading her video. She just has different phrases on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. No,
those
no
are
worries.
different phrases.
Sorry that, yeah. Okay, sorry that my network.
No worries. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Good
Thank
luck, eh?
you. So I'll wait a couple minutes if anybody else wants to join the live. I left the link on my community page. If not, I'll wait till 30. I'll just get back on here tomorrow again. Hopefully, Talani's network connection will work so we can start from the airport. But yeah, we'll go from there. And I guess I'll just read off some of this video still while I wait, but I have to change this. Okay. Gizo Kolanda go 8. I will pick you up at 8. You didn't call me back. Awungi phone nelanga. Awungi phone nelanga. You didn't show up. Awu fi kanga. Awu fi kanga. I arrived at 8. Gifike go 8. Go 8. Gifike go 8. Mwamba amanga. You're lying. Mwamba amanga. It's okay. Kulungile. 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 I don't want to. Agifuni. Agifuni. Where do you stay? Ushlaslapi. Ushlaslapi. Where do you stay? Ushlaslapi. I'm telling the truth. Sikhuluma iqiniso. Numa iqiniso. Sikhuluma iqiniso. Iqiniso. It was good to see you. Bekumandi ukbona. Bekumandi ukbona. I know I said that right. We'll see each other soon. Sizabonana maduze. Sizo banana maduze. I like your car. Kia itanda imoto yako. Kia itanda. Kia itanda imoto yako. You make me laugh. Uya yang gislegisa. Unya gislegisa. Unya gislegisa. I agree. Gia vum. Vum. Na. Gia vuma. Gia vuma. I agree with you. Gia vume la na way. Givume la na way. I agree with you. It's not possible. Geke quenzeke. Geke quenzeke. Will you accompany me? Gitela. Gitela gipele kezele. Gitela ungpele kezele. I am surprised. Gimagele. Gimangele. Gele. Gimangele. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Getu kile. Getu kile. Ilugile. Ilugile. It's ready. I understand it well. Gio Sisa Kare. Gion Sisa Kare. I have no idea. Angazi luto. Luto. Angazi luto. I feel better. Gizizwa ginkono. Giziza wa ginkono. Can I help you? Ginga kusiza. Kusiza. Ginga kusiza. That's incorrect. Lelo. Aquasilo. Iquizolelo. I'm available. Gikona. 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 Yatolakala. Yatolakala. Gilatolakala. I'm not sure. Agi se Agina se conseco. Agina se conseco. I'm on vacation. Gise holidini. Holidini. Gise holidini. It doesn't bother me. Aku yi klupi. Agungi Klupi. That's crucial. Kubale lekile loko. I disagree. Agivumi. Agivumi. I disagree. I don't agree with you. Agivumelani nawe. Agivumelani nawe. Can I call you? Ginga kufonela. Ginga kufonela. Ginga kufonela. May I please have your number? Gitela inomobolo yako gitlingo. Gitela inomobolo yako yontlingo. Bolo yako. No, I don't want to. Ga agifuni. Ga agifuni. Ga agifuni. This is compulsory. Kupo kile kile loku. Kupo kile loku. I need details. Gindinga imininga wane. Gindinga imininga wane. It doesn't make sense. Aku konda kali. Aku konda kali. Hello, welcome to the live. I'm excited. Gitoko zile. Gitoko zile. I'm excited. It's a challenge. Kuyetele la loku. Kuyetele la loku. I have no doubt. Agina kutandabuza. Agina kutandabuza. I'm satisfied. Gitweli sikile. Gitweli sikile. I'm puzzled. Gitakile. Gitakekile. Gitakekile. I know not to not correctly. It's a good opportunity. Ituba ilikle. Ituba elikle. This is a success. Loku. Kuyimpumelelo. Loku. Kuyimpumelelo. Loku. Kuyimpumelelo. Kuyimpumelelo. I'm disappointed. Gijabile. Gijabile. This was bound to happen. Bekuvele kuzokwenzeka lokhu. Okay. I don't know. Angazi. Angazi. I haven't seen her. Agi Kamboni. Agi Kamboni. I didn't see her. Agimbonanga. Agimbonanga. We are going to meet Sizo Shangana. Sizo Shangana. Me out. Unyangishela. Unyagishela. Unyagishela. I've asked her out. Gimushilile. Gimushilile. Is this your number? Bolo yako lena. Bolo yako lena. Okay. No. Akimansi. Ta. Akimansi. So she starts to repeat the same phrases. So I'm gonna call that alive, guys, since everybody's at the game and I'm not gonna have that much participation, even though I can still do this without having a participation, but it's more fun and it's more educational. I feel like that way when I can have you guys here. And I pushed forward a little bit further than what I thought I was going to. So I started to focus on isiZulu instead of focusing on anything else. So that helps. So yeah, I think I'm good there. I think I might do another live where it's gonna end it because yeah, she's starting to repeat the same phrases. So and yeah, I'm not really going anywhere. So I mean, I wanted to go from I wanted to try to find more of a conversation while I was in the airport, getting to the Uber, getting to a hotel, but you know, it's kind of hard doing that on my own. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it, Zulu. mm. Let me see. Um, do you know how long you're gonna be? Because yeah. I sent the link, so should see it. Okay, I'll try to say some more words since Zulu said he would get on. So, hey Sabona.
Awubona, kunjani?
Giapila Gujani Wena.
That's nice. Now you're asking me how I am. Before you didn't. You were like Ngiyaphila.
Right,
Now you're
right.
saying kunjani wena. It's
Gujani
good.
Wena.
That's good. I'm also good. Ngiyaphila nami.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
So when you started the live stream, I was on a call with Cordelia, so I couldn't join. Um,
Mm, okay.
it was a very long call. So as soon as you ended, I ended the live stream. What am I saying? As soon as I ended the call,
Call.
then I came onto your live. But now I was already driving to this spot because I wanted to park the car and then come on live with you.
Okay, cool, cool.
You
Um,
know,
yeah, I
you
had
look
already
tired. You look
planned.
very tired.
Um, yeah, I had already planned to not be here that long. I mean, I feel like the stuff that's happening with the airplanes is affecting me a lot, and I don't think my mind is like really here. So that's why I was just ready to end it. I was seeing if anybody would join. Tulani did for a minute, but his connection like went out. And so, yeah, I've been trying to do some of the phrases, but now I realize she's just repeating herself. So, um, but yeah, I was thinking in my head to try to actually start having conversations to figure them out. And then I would write them down and then try to start memorizing them. And then that's how the lives
Hmm.
could start going. Um, but yeah, you know.
Okay. What kind of conversations do you want to have?
So, like, okay, if I'm coming into the airport, I'm asking where the Uber is at. I get into the vehicle. Um, I guess I can ask, like, do you know what areas are good to eat at? You know, and how long does it take to get to the mall? Or how long does it take to get to the train? Like, have a conversation, try to start figuring it out,
Mm,
you know, like
mm.
that.
Ooh, I'm just hoping it's not going to be too deep for you, but it's something that you can learn.
It could be easy.
Because that's a huge that because that's a conversation. Like it is a conversation, and if I was if I was speaking to Tulani, if it was just me and Tulani, it was gonna flow. If it was Kareesha and another person from the US or wherever, she was gonna flow because she's speaking her own language. But now since it's me and you are trying to learn my language, it's gonna be a bit, you know. But let's try. Um,
Okay. And kudos to you too for eating your
okay.
grapes. I see you. I see you. I ate my fruit today
This
too.
is my
Just,
first. This is my first meal.
oh, your first, well, what time is it there? No, that's pretty good though. You fasted till noon then.
Almost four. Almost
Yeah.
four.
And
It's
that's
three
really good
fifty-five
to,
p.m.
for it to be your first meal, that's really good. Like that's your body is like absorbing that. Like people don't realize Like the first thing that you eat, your body's like a sponge. It takes all of that. So it's taking all that water and fiber. It's good.
Yeah. We were having a very heated conversation, you and I, about ancestors and burying bodies and cremating and all those things. You remember that conversation?
Yes, yes. I completely forgot. See, I didn't do that live yesterday. And I
And I
don't know
was
if I was
bummed
gonna
that I
do
couldn't continue because I was busy.
it. Right.
I got so frustrated because I couldn't finish the way I was busy at work. I couldn't finish. I was like, nah, it's fine. I was just hoping Tandega would actually continue with you, but she's shy and she doesn't wanna, you know, come on a live stream and do this. But she has a lot of knowledge about these things, and hey, it's fine. Okay, now we are at the airport. You are asking the driver or the Uber driver that you want to get probably to Mall of Africa. So, like Tulani said, you will say, uh, how far is Mall of Africa from here, right? Let's just put it that way. You will say, so direct translation for how far is Mall of Africa from here. The direct translation would be Igude, which is Ikude, Igude. Okay, the next word is going to be a mouthful, but please bear with me. Igude kangakanani.
Da Ugan Kanani.
Yes. Igude kangakanani. Mall of Africa. It's very easy. But that word, that one word is a mouthful, but as soon as you get it, like as soon as you know how to say it, it's going to be so much easy. I feel like the driver's going to take you straight there without even asking you a dozen questions. He's just going to tell you that it's probably like 10 kilometers or whatever the case. He's going to tell you directly 10 kilometers or 20 minutes or whatever the case. So let's try. Igude
Ikude
kangakanani.
Gaga Gaga Inkun
Okay, wait.
Nani.
Okay, wait. Just write it down so that you know how to read it, right? Ka. So it's Kanga. That is Ganga, right? And then Ka again, and then Nani.
Ikude Kanga Gan Ikude
You're reading it
Kangan
right. You're reading it right. You're right. You're reading it correctly. Yeah.
Ikude Kangan Kanani.
Right. So that means how far?
Okay.
How far? How far is Mall of Africa? Ikude kangakanani Mall of Africa?
Mall of Africa.
Yeah. And your E Mall of Africa has to be an I, not an E, right?
Mall of Africa.
Yes.
Ikude
Because there's
Kangan
vowels.
because of
So there's
vowels.
vowels in isiZulu. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U,
Mhm.
which we then pronounce A, E, O, U in isiZulu.
A-E-I-O-U.
Right. Right. So every single Zulu word has a vowel that you have to pronounce each and every word or each and every vowel that way. A, E, I, O, U. So if there's an A, you don't say an A, you say A. If there's an E, you say an A. If it's an I, you say E. So the E the I becomes the E. I don't want to confuse you, but I hope you understand. So, igude, you notice I said igude, but when you write, it's an I instead of an E. You understand what I'm
Okay.
trying to say? So,
Yeah.
igude, which is IKUDE, igude, kangakanani, the Mall of Africa.
Kaka Kaka
Notice
Nanani.
my Yes, notice my A's are always ka, nga, ka, like my A's are not a or anything. They are always They always sound like that. Igude kangakanani. It's always a. Your A is always an a. Like it's always an a. In
Always
isiZulu,
not.
your A is always an a. And I feel like Tulani or me or Tando or whoever that was teaching you was supposed to start there. The way you pronounce isiZulu words, you need to use those vowels that way. A E U O A E I O U. It's A E I O U.
I
It's a
A E
vowel,
O O.
like right.
A A E O U. I A E O U. Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's the basic. That's where probably Tando or whoever you are reading from or you're learning from was supposed to start. They were supposed to start there to make it easy for you to pronounce because that's where it starts basically. You need to know how to pronounce these words for you to be able to read these words. You need to know how they sound. So
She
if
has a
you are
video.
pronouncing them in he does. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that's good because you you will you'll probably be pronouncing them like in an English way of pronouncing them, and it's wrong. You're not supposed to pronounce them that way, but they have their own way in which you have to pronounce them. It's totally different from what they look like when you're reading them. But yeah, okay.
Right.
So then I will say, if you come to me and then you say, Igu Degangaganani, E Mall of Africa, I would say, um, Ayiko Gude Kakulu meaning it's not that far. Right. Let's just say I would answer you that way. You're asking me how far is it? I'll just say it's not that far. So it's not that far would I would then say ayiko kude kakhulu.
Aiko Kude Iku.
Kakhulu. Kakhulu.
Gaku.
Ka yeah, KAKHULU.
Aiko Kude Gaku.
Kakhulu.
Da Aiko Kude Gakulu.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not
That last U is not silent. You say it. Kakhulu. Because if
Kakulu.
you say Gakul, yeah, because if you say Gakul, you almost sounding like these bougie middle class black people who like to pretend as if they're American and they're not. South Africans. They like twanging and all those things. And we actually don't like that. We don't.
You don't like that.
They like it, but we don't. We don't like it when someone is black and is from South Africa, but they have this twang like they're American. We don't like that.
Okay.
Just just embrace who you are. But with you, I understand you are American, so I
Right.
understand. But if you're from here, and then why?
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Like after I do the
Okay,
greetings,
right.
how I would want to like say like so like I have a question or I have a question. Itola Itola Galapi
Mm.
Uber. How would I say like I have a question first?
Okay, so you've greeted the person, and then now you just want to find out where's the Uber,
Yeah.
right? I mean, where is Mall of Africa, or how far is Mall of Africa, or whatever the case.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess
You just ask it that way.
I don't
You don't have to wait for a perfect setting or anything.
I don't necessarily have to say that I have a question. But what if I wanted to say I have a question?
Oh, nginombuzo.
Gi gombuzu
um, NOMBUZO.
MBU what?
Okay, I said N-I, no,
NGI.
NGINOMBUZO, or UZO. Oh, sorry, there's a Z, sorry.
Okay.
UZO, right, yeah, right.
Ing no buzo. Ing no buzo.
Nginombuzo. Or you can actually, let me read this name. Is it Tiny or Penny? She also, or he or she just typed ngicela ukubuza, which is can I ask? It's
Can I
so I don't know
ask?
which one is,
Okay.
because I know sometimes cela is a bit of a problem for you, but we need to get you to too comfortable with that word, like cela. You have to be comfortable with that. So we can either say nginombuzo, which is straightforward, or you can either say ngicela ukubuza.
Gi
Which one do you think is better for you?
Gicela umbumbuzo. Gicela umbumbuzo.
Ngicela ukubuza.
Gicela umbumbuza.
Yeah, yeah. It's there. Ngicela
Gicela
ukubuza.
ukubuza.
Yeah. Ngicela ukubuza. Itholakala kuphi? In Mall of Africa. So we're picking it from there. Ngicela, can I ask where is Mall of Africa? Ngicela ukubuza itholakala kuphi i-Mall of Africa, or ikuphi i-Mall of Africa, like like Tulani would teach. He would literally say ikuphi i-Mall of Africa. Mina, I would say itholakala kuphi, where can I find, as compared
Ikupi.
to where is.
Okay. I like
But
ikupi.
where is much better for you. Yeah, because itolagala is a bit of a mouthful, right? That's fine.
Okay,
100% fine.
so we can start from the beginning.
Okay. Sorry?
We can start from the beginning. Sabona.
Okay. Yebo. Kareesha kunjani?
You have to do Sabona, not me. I'm not ready yet to initiate. I'm
Sawubona
not ready.
Kareesha.
Yebo,
Kunjani?
Giapila, Unjani, Wena.
Ngiyaphila nami. And then you would want to ask me, right, Uti, where can I
I
find the Mall of Africa, right?
Iuk Iuk Iukpi in Mall of Africa.
Right.
Iapi Igupi
Igupi in Mall of
Igupi
Africa.
in Mall of Africa.
Yeah. That is, where is it compared to where can I find. Okay? So you need to be aware of that. What you are asking right now is where is it? What I was saying before is where can I find it? So it's not that much of a difference, but any person would understand what you're trying to say and they would actually give you the answer that you're looking for. So it doesn't matter which one you're using, as long as you can be able to convey the message. Um, so
Right.
ego p in Mall of Africa. That comes after you've said your hellos and how are yous and everything. Because Kareesha, I'm gonna emphasize this. In South Africa, you need to ask a person how they are. Don't be rude. I know it's a huge thing in the U.S. that you guys just say hi, hi, and that's it. You need to, because that person is not even gonna bother themselves with you. I can promise you that.
Okay.
So they're not gonna give you a minute to you need to like show that you care. Anyways,
Okay.
sawubona Kareesha,
Yable.
kunjani?
Wait, am I supposed to be saying something after Yable? I'm just supposed to be waiting for you to say Gujani. Okay.
You
Okay.
can,
Just
but it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
it's fine. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yebu Gujani. Giapila Unjani Waina.
Ngiyaphila nami. Ngingakusiza, meaning can I help you? Ngingakusiza or
Ye-
ngingakusiza ngani?
Um. So I could also do Igamalako
No, 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 no. This
after
is
doing the
not you
greetings.
introducing yourself. This is not now
But
saying igama lami ukaresha.
isn't
That's
that
just
asking you
you
your name
introducing
though?
your name. If you want someone, that would be maybe a conversation that is so different to you getting to the airport and all those things. Like if I'm an Uber driver, right? Let's just generalize this. Even in the US, you wouldn't tell the person that you are Kareesha. My name is
Well,
Kareesha and I'm asking.
actually,
You understand what I'm trying
no,
to say?
actually, because when I go to the Uber, we want to confirm, like, are you this? And then they say, are you Carisha? And I say yes. So actually, that would be something good to understand. Like, are you so and so? Because sometimes they do
Okay.
ask.
You want me to say that?
Yeah, I want you,
So
you're
you
the
want me to say that?
driver.
Are you Kareesha?
You're the driver, yes, and you're asking me, am I Carisha? And I say, are you so and so before I even say am I whatever. And I check the license plate too, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. It's just we do be saying that.
Yeah. Kareesha? And then you say, yeah. So this is me as an Uber driver. I pull up to you and then I'm like, Kareesha? And you're like, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you want me to like, unless you want me to like, nguwe ukarisha. Are you Kareesha? Nguwe ukarisha. Like,
Good.
ngicela
Wait, what was the first
Salome
one that you said?
after.
You just said Carisha, and then I say Yable.
Nguwe,
Gule,
Nguwe.
Nguwe. Okay. Okay. So, starting from the beginning again.
Okay. Sawubona,
Yable.
kunjani?
Giapila Unjani Wena.
Ngiyaphila nami. Ngingakusiza?
Hmm?
Meaning, Okay, I said Ngiyaphila
Yeah,
nami. You
Nami.
know that one.
Right.
And yeah, like I was saying, I'm also good. Then the next question I would ask is Ngingakusiza ngani? Ngingakusiza ngani meaning how can I help you?
Inasa, can you spell that out? Inasa Singani.
NGINGAKUZA. No. Wait. NGINGA Gingaku KU, right?
KUZA.
Right? And then okay, so it's supposed to be KU and then SIZA.
SIZA.
So it's KU and then SIA.
Gigakuziza. Gigakuziza. And
Right.
that's you,
Ngani. The next is Ngani.
Nami. What can I help you with?
Okay.
Thank you, Pine.
Yeah.
Gigaku.
So that's the spelling right there.
Gigakuziza. Okay. Ginani.
So that's my question to you.
Iga tola. Ego tola. Gi. Or
Ito
itola gila pi.
Ito Lagali.
Uber.
No, I'm the
Oh,
Uber
but
driver. So Ito
you're
Lagala
right, the
E Mall
Uber.
of Africa.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so Igupi, Eve Mall of Africa.
Right. But I like the fact that you wanted to attempt to say Itolagalapi as compared to Igupi. I like that. I like that because the more you get familiar with the most difficult words, it's going to be easy to, you know, to say the ones that are a bit easy. So I like
Easy.
that. I like that.
Okay.
Let me. Okay, I still have a bit of battery, but my battery is gonna. But the other one is charging. Still good, so we good. If
Okay.
this one fails, we're jumping on this one. Don't worry.
I was about to say, you
I'm
know
here
what, we
for
can
five
call it
hours.
at
Don't
night.
worry. You tired?
Yeah, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But I'm gonna do.
We
I'm gonna
can. We
get.
can. But are you? Yeah.
I said I was gonna get back on tomorrow.
I'm shooting a video tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna shoot a video today, and then I'm gonna be editing that video tomorrow. But I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. The reason why people are not here, I think they're watching the game today. There's a
That's what
derby
Talani
happening,
said.
so they're watching the game today.
He says like the biggest game. I don't know if of the year, but it's a big
Yeah,
game.
it's a huge game. Like I'm not too big with basketball, but which two teams are from the same city or
Hmm. Sabona Carabo. Um.
with basketball, but I know that you let's say I don't know how to put it, but two teams from the same state or whatever playing against each other or two rivals or whatever the case. So people are not here, they're watching the derby. And it's a huge game. Like these are two biggest teams in South Africa, so
Wait, is it the
people are watching that.
let me guess. Is it this is football, right?
Yep.
So is it
I like
the
that you said football, not soccer. So
right? Is it the Orlando Orlando
Pirates.
Pirates? Orlando Pirates. Because they're from
Yeah.
Soweto.
Yeah.
And the other team's from Soweto too, right?
Yeah.
Um
You could either pronounce it as Kaiser or pronounce it as Kaiser,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
Kaiser Chiefs.
I was gonna say Chiefs. I was going to say Chiefs, but I couldn't remember the Kaiser part. Couldn't remember the
Yeah.
Kaiser. So it's them
So it's
two.
that.
Ah, so which one do you
Yeah.
want to win?
I don't watch either of them.
Oh, you don't watch either of them? Do you think your generation likes football? Do they care about watching the games and stuff? Or it
They
just depends on the
do.
person?
They do. My goodness, they do.
Okay.
But it just depends. It also just depends on a person. Like with me, I grew up watching it a lot, and then I just outgrew it.
I see.
There are a lot
I
of
see.
there are a lot of things I need to be worried about. It's just watching a bunch of guys chasing after a football. Like
True.
I just outgrew it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
But that's not the only reason why. I mean, I just don't like South African football. For
Why?
me personally, it's not. It doesn't have that. Um, I don't know what's the word, but it doesn't have that. Um, when I watch English football, right? And I know it's gonna sound so bizarre because I'm black, but I watch the Premier League or English football or whatever, and then I compare English football to South African football, and the difference is huge. Like it's huge, right? Even the mentality of the players and everything, the way they conduct themselves and everything, it's huge. So I don't just take. I outgrew sports too,
Sports
says
too.
Garabo. Exactly. Like I outgrew it a long time ago. So even English football, I watch it sometimes once in a blue moon. Like I don't know. I just outgrew it. Kareesha, I outgrew it, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I don't
um
think I'm gonna be so excited about watching football as I was when I was growing up. Right now, I actually don't care. I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. I don't care what happened. I just don't care.
I get that.
I should be using that time. I should be using that time to shoot a YouTube video and make money from that, or should be using that time into spending time with my family or whatever. Like, ah. Anyways, that's
Yeah.
me. Okay. Are you a sports fan? Are you a sports person? Do you watch sports?
I mean, when I was younger, I used to be just because, that's when you're a
What
kid, you
happened to
don't
you,
have that
Karisha?
much
What happened to you?
You
What
said,
happened?
what happened to me? Even back when I was
Yeah.
a football fan, I hated English football. um, Nothing happened to me. Just life. Like it happens to everybody, the real world.
You grow up.
Right? Grow up. I mean, of course,
You
sports
just
still
grow up,
means
and
something to people at my age, but I don't really care for it. Like you, I focus on other stuff, so it's not really a pastime for me. Like my
exactly.
pastime would be like listening to podcasts or something like that. Like my pastime is not, watching the game. So,
My pastime would be reading a book. My pastime would be listening to music. I consume music like nothing else. I consume music more than I consume food, if I can put it that way. More than I consume water, in fact. Like music, there's always music playing wherever I go, wherever I am.
mhm.
I'm always listening to music. So to me, music is more life to me than water is.
Wow. So you need music like every day you wake
Yeah,
up.
I do. Like I play music as soon as I wake up. I put on my sound bar. I play music, and then I go to a shower. I take a shower. Everything that I'm gonna do after, I'm just gonna be playing music. And then before I go out, I pray. I pause the music. I pray, and then I resume the music after I've prayed. And then and then I go to work. Even in my car, I'm playing music, like music everywhere.
Okay.
Music, non-stop music.
I
Even when I'm
mean,
thinking, I'm playing jazz.
jazz.
Even when I'm reading, I'm playing jazz. Like I'm music all round. Like I'm listening to music every time, everywhere, all the time.
Mm. I can't listen to music while I'm reading. I just need to be silent. Need to be silent when I'm reading. But I don't know. I be having my phases with music. I go in and out. Sometimes I like listening to it, sometimes I don't. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's a committed relationship with me, hey? I mean, I don't cheat. Like I don't cheat on her. Me and music, we have a very good relationship. We love each other. We cherish each other. She gets me through the toughest times. You know, and I'm there dancing with her. Like I'm always dancing with her. It's always nice. It's always nice.
I like that. You're like
This
making
is a
me feel
committed
like
relationship.
I should post a video now for my fruit feast and at least tell the people what I ate today because so
You see, Karabo is saying the music you choose for your vlogs is beautiful.
thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know when I'm making the video for my vlogs, it's just like I said, I am a music person. I think it's just like when you research a lot of stuff and like how music affects you in good and bad ways. Like I took a period of time where I stopped listening to music because I just didn't want it to affect me in
Right.
any type of way. So, but I am a music person. Like I've always been in music since I was young. So I do love music. So yeah.
Like it needs to paint a picture, or it needs to paint a story. Let's say I'm
Yes.
talking about something that is affecting me, like emotionally, it's affecting me. I can't be playing an upbeat sound on my music, and I'm crying on the video, and I'm going through a tough time, and then I'm playing an upbeat sound. It doesn't make sense. It almost has
Hmm.
to like um, link
Mesh
or
together.
whatever the word is. Yeah, it has to.
Right.
It has to. So I'm not a vlogger, but I feel like if I could do vlogs, I would go crazy with the music. Eh? Like I would go crazy.
You could
I
definitely
would
do
go crazy with the music. Cause
vlogs. You could do vlogs while you're in your. You could do vlogs. Your takeaways and everything. You
me,
can do vlogs. Yeah,
no, I'm not a vlogger.
you're
I don't
a,
like vlogging.
you're a vlogger.
But I'm open to it. This year I'm open to a lot of things. Eh? Ever since I got monetized, I just realized, you know what? There's a lot of people that have been sending messages and telling me that I should vlog my life and all those things, and I was like, I'm not a vlogger, but I'm not against it. Eh?
Shoot, I'm not a vlogger, and I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to tweak it to like my liking because it's all about what you want, to share, and just figuring out how your vibe is. Instead of feeling like you have to share certain stuff, it's just like figuring out what your vibe is and what you want to share. And then just making it,
Right.
nice. and like aesthetic and pleasing. That's what I'm seeing. We're learning.
Nah, I'm open to it. I'll try it.
You should try it.
I could try it.
But I mean,
I'm
I
open to
like
it.
yours. I like it. I mean, some of the videos that I saw in yours is like straight to the point. It's educational. I like that too. And you know how to do that. So, I mean, that's needed as well. So,
Hear me now.
yeah, I can still hear you. And thank you, Karabo.
So I didn't get that part. I was disconnecting my car to the Bluetooth, so I didn't hear what you were saying there.
I said some of the videos that I've watched of yours is very like educational. So it's you're teaching something, and I like how that is set up too. Because you know everybody can't do that either. Like everybody has their own little avenue that they do well in. So, but not saying that you can't still do vlogs because I believe anybody really can. It's just got to tweak it to your own way, to your own liking.
Good luck, eh? I actually do have like two vlogs. Don't fall down. Yeah, you ain't now. I do have like two of them. I don't know if you got your way into them. Did you ever see them? But I do have two of them. The
Too.
first one I was at work. I have two vlogs. The first one I was at work, and then the second one I went back home to visit the family and stuff. So I have two of them. So the first one has a thumbnail of my dad's old car, very old car. That's the first
Hello,
one.
Tibza.
And then the second one has what's the thumbnail of the second one? I don't remember the thumbnail of the second one, but okay, I'll be back now. I'll be back.
Thank you much, Karabo. Thank you much. Guys, we're just on here talking about YouTube videos and what videos are best for the individual. Um, Zulu was saying how he has two vlogs up, but his like I think his focus is more like lies and more like educational, but I think he can do vlogs. So I think he can do vlogs. Mm. But yeah, let me show you today. I know this is not my fruit feasting challenge, but I might as well show you guys what I ate because Zulu like inspired me. He's over there eating his grapes, being healthy. So let me just show you what I ate today. So I got some more of my jujubes. I love these things. They're so good, especially with the red pepper seasoning. But I can eat them by themselves. I've been doing that lately. And then I got some more dry mango. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about today. So today's like day 21 of me eating my fruits, which I'm like really excited about. I didn't realize it has been this long, but since I'm not really counting the days, it's like, whoa, you're from my rest. Oh, so eating grapes, you're making a good pressure on him. Right? So I just want to like, I'll try to get back on here with my lives. But yeah, so today I had like an experience. I just want to challenge you guys if you're trying to better yourself or stick to a goal, you should stick to it no matter what and stand firm in it. Because with my fruit feasting,
excuse me, I'm not trying to do it just to say that I did X amount of days. I'm not trying to do it just to say, like, I completed fruit feasting. I'm doing it to have a healthier body overall. Like, this is overall, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that stuff. But it's not to just say that I did it for 90 days. Because I had like an experience where, I did like a tour today and they were offering like free drinks. And my guide was like, I'm not going to tell anybody if you have this one drink. And in my mind, I'm like, that it doesn't matter. It really defeats the purpose because that's not the point of why I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking so that nobody doesn't know that I'm not going to drink. I'm not drinking because I'm just eating fruit. And like it was asked multiple times. And at the end, I had to just say, it's been a while since I've had alcohol. I'm not drinking. So I just stopped it, in its tracks like that. And it made me think, when people are trying to better themselves and do better for themselves, it's like you really have to dig in deep and you really have to know your goals. You have to know your reason why. And you have to remind yourself every day and understand that if you were to take that sip, that's not a big deal, or eat that food, that's not a big deal. You still have to go home and deal with yourself. The person that tried to tempt you or tried to see if you would, fall through with it is not going to be at home with you. You have to deal with yourself for the rest of the day. And like, just don't do that to yourself. Like, be accountable for yourself and follow through with your commitment because it builds trust. It builds trust with your own self to know that you'll have the confidence later on if you want to try something new or yeah, if you just want to go the distance with something that you will do it. So I just want to say that it's not about the outside. It's not about, who knows or doesn't know. It's about you. You did it for a reason. You have a goal. You are the one that says, whether you're going to do it or not. Don't, um, yeah, don't give up on your goals. Like stick to them. Stick to them. Whether somebody sees what you're doing or not, it's not about that. Right. You still have to go home and deal with yourself. So, saying that you had that one drink or that one piece of food that you weren't supposed to have, in the moment it feels good. But then after, you know, it's all those other emotions. And just think, is the moment really worth it? It's not really worth it. But yeah, Zulu, you got me thinking of making my video again. So I just did my update on what I ate today. I will try to make sure I do
Sorry?
another one tomorrow.
Can you
But
say
yeah,
that again?
I said you gave me like motivation to get back on here and make sure I talk about my fruits.
I mean, the reason why we started the whole thing, we wanted to post videos. So we
Right?
need to make sure that we do that. We need to
Right?
make
It
sure
was the
that we do
30-day
that.
challenge. But I'm not gonna lie, like I feel some type of way. I don't know if you guys been hearing about like the news in the States, but um, it was just a really bad airplane crash where people died and lost their lives. And I just been going through a lot of emotions with that. So, but I don't want to stop the
I actually haven't
momentum. You haven't heard of
I
it?
haven't heard about it.
No, it's
This is the thing about me, and I think it's a big problem. I'm ignorant when it comes to things that are on social media, on the news. I don't watch. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio that well. Like I'm not out there, and that's the problem. Like it's a big problem. So what happened?
so the company I work for, one of their planes got hit by a helicopter in DC and broke into two pieces and ended up in the river and everybody lost their lives.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
um, it's just like a very emotional time right now. Some moments I'm okay, and then some moments I'm not. So, and then another plane crash happened a day ago. I think it literally just happened. It was like a medical transport. So, I don't know, it's just some weird stuff that's happening. And yeah, and I would like to keep up my momentum, but even by talking about it and saying it now, it just goes to show like how powerful like you as an individual are, and you stop your
Yeah,
progress. Like nobody else stops it. And I mean, not to say that this is
yeah,
not a big deal, like it's very heavy, but at the end of the day, it's nobody else that stopped your progress. It's just you as an individual. And it's like, what are you going to do at that point? Are you just going to stay stuck, or are you going to try to figure out how to maneuver? So,
yeah,
like and I'm realizing that because it's like you want to mourn for those people because it's just you keep thinking like that could have been any of us, and then we have to keep getting on that plane every time we go to work. It's just a lot. But then um I want to do the YouTube stuff, and if I stop because I'm so emotional, then I'm stopping my own progress. So like you're
exactly.
the determining factor, in your life. Like you're the one that sets it up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
And also, you don't want to go onto YouTube and start filming stuff while you are very emotional as well, because
Exactly.
we will see it. It's gonna be there when you record your video or whatever. We'll see that you're not okay. Your video or whatever you pray come up, and then what we are looking at, we'll actually see that Kareesha is not okay. There's something going on.
Mhm.
You know, people have a gift of seeing, of seeing or reading between the lines. People have a gift. See by the numbers or the viewers or whatever, that people will show you that we actually see that you're going through a lot,
Mhm.
and you actually get messages, people asking you, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And to be honest with you, I don't like those kind of questions, but sometimes I don't know. Now, this is news to me. I didn't know something like that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does take a toll. It does take a toll on a person. We are
Mhm.
not we are not robots. We have emotions, and when things like these happen to us or to our closest friends or co-workers or whatever the case is, it takes a toll on you. So I understand why you wanted to end the live stream earlier, and I actually dragged you to come here, not to end it and all those things. Now I understand why you wanted to,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no
I'm sorry.
worries. But I didn't want to stop that streak, and I had already stopped my fruit feast challenge. So like I don't know. It was different, but it was in DC, Penne. It was in DC. Um, but yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, no, I understand. I hear you.
But it
That's
kind of feels
survival.
good to like talk about it though. Like even though because I'm
Yeah,
still not back at work yet, and I'm glad I'm not, because I know it's like I don't even want to think about what it's like, but it's nice to talk about it and like talk about it in this manner of like yeah, you just got to
yeah.
keep moving forward still.
You have to. You have to. Doc, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You know, it's this. You know, it's funny how people like making an example of you quit your job or you get injured at work, and the next day your position has been filled. life is like that. Life is like that, and as soon as you get injured or whatever, and you can't continue with the job, tomorrow another person is coming in to replace you. Life is just like that. It's unfortunate that these people lost their lives, but
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
it's
the company is looking for other people to replace them, and life goes on, and we have to, go move on, no matter how hard it is, no matter how it affects you or whatever. You have to move on. And we actually say to people, you guys are heartless. You can't tell me to move on. This was my parent. This was my, you know, and
mm.
it's painful, but I mean, I don't know.
And that's what I was thinking too, because it's like you'll get stuck if you stay there. I mean, like there's stages to like grief and mourning. I get that. Um, and everybody's
I'm gonna,
different too, you
I'm gonna
know.
have to deliver this, quickly
Okay,
deliver this, and then I'll be, yeah.
you'll be back. Mm. Mm. I never heard of that, Penny. But I wasn't trying to make the live like sad like, but I just felt like I should express that because I know that's the reason why I didn't want to do my fruit feast challenge. And I really didn't want to get on today, but I decided to just go ahead and do it because I've been doing it consistently every week and I didn't want to stop that. But I didn't think I was going to stay on long. And I probably won't stay on long tomorrow either. Only reason why I probably am here this long is because of Talani and Zulu, because they got on and we actually did some conversations and it helped get my mind off of it because I've been trying to get my mind off of it myself by other things. But the problem is being on social media. At the same time, it's like you don't want to go dark and not know what's happening. But then when you go on social media, it's like you see everything that's happening. So it's kind of hard to like gauge where your feelings are going to be. And it just like comes in waves. So, but like I said, I want to be consistent. So, yeah, I only look exhausted because of just the emotions towards what happened in the States. I'm not exhausted from like overworking myself. I'm exhausted of like what happened to those people. So, yeah. Yeah, because it's yeah. Keep it like that because I don't want to be emotional or anything on camera if I say anything more. But yeah, it's not me being tired. It's me thinking about those people. So, but yeah, I'm very close to monetization. Am I saying it right? I'm very close to being monetized.
Wow,
Very
I'm surprised
close.
that you're the one who can't even pronounce that. Wow. You can't pronounce that? Wow.
Monetization,
Wow.
don't make me say it. Now
Wow.
you're gonna embarrass me. You're gonna embarrass me so
Wow.
bad.
You
Don't
can't say
don't
that.
do that, Zulu. Don't do that.
Monetization. I
Don't
can say monetization better than you do. That's a
monetization.
first.
Well, y'all's accent is better
Wow.
than ours anyway. So I mean, y'all have that
Sorry?
cool like British accent type deal. Like we don't have that. It's like that
Who, me?
proper English.
I have a British accent. Can't be.
Some of
It
you
can't
guys
be.
do. I feel like it.
Really?
It's more of the proper English. Like even when you guys say going for holiday, like who says going for holiday? And I get it. Basically, everybody outside the states says that, but it's just like weird when you hear that. It's like you're going on vacation. Just say you're going on vacation. That's it.
Oh my goodness. And here I was thinking that I'm butchering the English language because I'm trying to make sure that you know I'm trying to make sure that you don't have those sorry, say that again. What did you say? Like, I'm trying so hard not to have one of those. So, you know, I watch a lot of people trying to communicate from, someone from Africa and someone from the US or wherever. You find that a person will be like, sorry, can you say that again? You said, what? You know, it's always the case. But with me, when you say that, I'm like, really? You just surprised me by not being able to say monetization. Wow. Okay.
You gonna hold that over my head, Zulu? Is that gonna be the first thing that you say when we all meet up? Kareesha couldn't say monetization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm
I
definitely
see.
gonna tell people. I'm gonna tell people that Kareesha can't say monetization. Karabo is laughing his teeth out.
Whatever, Zulu. Sometimes I'm thinking too fast in my brain and I'm not slowing down
So
enough.
I saw that you have, yeah, I saw that you have, how many? 905, 906
Yep.
subscribers now,
Coming up slowly.
and the the 4,000 watch hours you already have that,
Ready
right?
have that. I feel like people it's either people struggle with watch hours or they struggle with subscribers. And me, it's subscribers.
So
Yeah,
you
I've
have
been
watch
had my
hours.
watch hours. I've had my watch hours since last year. Like the end, probably when I came
Oh, the fourth.
um I think when I came back from my first South Africa trip, I basically had my watch hours
Yeah.
because my videos were long enough. I
Okay.
think some people, they'll have like very short videos, but a whole bunch of them. But you have to have like your videos have to be like 30 minutes or like they need to have some length. And those videos
Right.
did that
Right.
for me. How old Kareesha is? I'm
Okay.
guessing you're
Okay.
25. Oh, Penny, I'm 25. I love that. Love that. I keep getting younger and younger.
Yeah, she's 25 and I'm 23, guys. Okay. Wow.
23.
23. But yeah, the reason why I'm asking you about your subscribers is I'm not sure, Kareesha. I'm not sure how bad you want them because there's a person I know that's gonna get you there within like 2 days. But I didn't use that person. But that person has been helping a lot of people uh, get subscribers and stuff. So how badly do you want this? And also, I need to emphasize that those people are not gonna watch your videos. It's just for you to reach the goal. That's it. Like,
Sometimes I'm like torn between that because I want people that actually are watching the videos. I want people who are actually supporting.
uh, then I'm not gonna tell you this person because I've never used this person, but I see a lot of people are using this person, and that person has been given them. I'm getting another order. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Um, Thank you, Karabo. I appreciate it. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I'll wait for Zulu to get back in. So I guess I can ask how the game is going. Is the team that's supposed to be winning? So I'm just eating in front of you guys. Got hungry. Penny, what part of South Africa are you from? Because I know where Karabo is from and Zulu. Man, I wish we had this fruit back in the States. It is so good. Okay. I haven't been to Pretoria yet. So are there like any South African shows that I should be aware of that I should be watching? That's like a big deal for South Africans. Scheme Sim Generations. What is that about? And then is it on Netflix? Hello, welcome. Sitaku. Those are shows that are kind of like Bold and the Beautiful. Do you remember that? They play every weekdays for they still play. So they're like soap operas. Very exaggerated and drawn out. I don't know how I was watching that stuff as a kid, but I was watching that stuff as a kid, loving it. I remember that in, I don't know if you ever heard of As the World Turns. I don't know how me and my sisters got on that one, but once we did, like, we did not stop watching it. I can't remember when we did, but yeah, it was As the World Turns.
I'm sorry.
Julie's back.
I got lost on my way to where I was supposed to be collecting.
No. How'd you get lost? You
I
should know your city
realized
by now.
I realized the GPS was sending me where I just came from delivering. I realized on my way there, I'm like, why is this thing taking me back to where I just came from? I don't like the GPS, to be honest with you. I know the land, I know where I'm supposed to be going, but the GPS says go there. So I'm going there, and then I'm realizing as I'm going there, no, this thing did not delete the previous trip.
Do you use Google Maps or Waze?
Google Maps, Google Maps.
But I don't know what to say. Because I like Google Maps too, so.
So if it was Waze,
I don't like Waze, but a lot of people use Waze.
I don't like Waves simply because it likes to take the longest route. Sometimes it would take the longest route for no reason, and it would actually take me to where there's a lot of traffic and all those things. It will tell you that there's traffic here, but this is the best route you have, and then you find that you travel like 3 hours to a place where you could have traveled like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot. I know, it's a lot. So, what did I miss? Did I miss anything?
I was asking what South African shows South Africans watch.
South African shows.
And you brought over Sintaku as well. He said hello from Zulu. You brought him over. Or her over. I don't know. Or him or her.
Oh, Sentaku Rift. That's my brother. He's always on my live stream, eh? How are you,
Yeah.
Sentaku? Well, I told a lot of people that they should come to your live stream, man. I
I
told them
forgot
3
to say,
o'clock.
I saw
3
that
o'clock.
post. That's so
Yeah.
much support and love. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I told a lot of people like 3 o'clock, be there.
Be
I
there,
think
be
people are
square.
and people are coming, eh? People
Yeah.
like to come.
Coming after the game? Or is the game on halftime?
So
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up, but before I get off, do you want to finish the conversation that we were having? If you remember.
I'll be I'll be with you now. I just wanna sign some papers here.
Okay. Mm, that's nice. Excuse me. I like came down the wrong pipe.
Okay, okay. What are you eating? Eating Kareesha.
Hmm?
What are you having there?
They're called jujube.
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 Okay.
It's like a pear slash apple, but it's small. And it's not really sweet, but it's not bitter. But yeah, it's like you're eating a pear slash apple. And it's like this
Jujube.
size.
Jujube.
That's what they said when I asked them. So jujube. But anyway, I was saying we can wrap up our conversation we were having earlier this week when I was on my live for fruit feasting about people coming back to the sites where people are killed to collect their spirit.
Is Garabo here? Or did he
Um,
leave?
he didn't say he left, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say that, and then we can go
We,
because
we
I'm
have
about to
the
go.
energy for that.
Because I'm about to go. Let me see. Is it Gise Lala or Gaia Lala? Gise Lala?
Yolala.
Gio Lala.
Yeah. Yolala.
Gio Lala. But why do you have to wait for Karabo to start? I'm sure he's going to participate.
No, he's gonna participate. It's fine. Just wanted to make sure that he's here so that I don't leave anything out.
I'll leave anything out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the whole idea about fetching people's remains, is because we believe that they are our ancestors and we need to go back to them and look to them for answers and everything. So if we leave their spirit behind, that ceremony did not happen the way it's supposed to happen. And there's going to be a lot of issues that will transpire because of that. Like I mentioned, sometimes you would find that there's a lot of death in the family that is unexplained, or you can't trace it to something because you don't understand what really happened. It's all because of that. But we personally, I was born into a Christian family, like I said. So my family does not fully believe in those things. They're Christians, believe in God, Jesus, those things. So for them, this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense to them, But now, um, the whole idea is for us to actually pay respect to them, the fallen or uh, the dead. You need to speak to your people. You need to ask them to protect over you. They can't protect over you. They can't watch over you if they are a lingering spirit that is not being brought back into the household or brought back home. Because normally you would find that in KZN, we don't have, we do, but we don't usually bury our dead in the cemetery. We bury them in our backyards. I know I just raised a whole lot of red flags right now, but this is like basic knowledge in South Africa, but this is foreign knowledge to you. And
So your family has your ancestors in their backyard?
yep, very close to home. At home, actually, not even very close to home, but home. They are home. They are home. It's not like they're very close to home, but they're home.
Okay, so their
So,
body is there. Did you collect their spirits too? Did you?
yeah,
But
they are here. They're home. We don't have to like go and search for them anywhere else or just imagine them they're somewhere. No, they're here. We know they're here. We bury them here.
how many generations does that go back?
Ooh, a lot. A
So
lot.
there's like X amount of people buried in the backyard.
Yeah. Yes.
So is that
I,
usually out in the country area, or that's like in areas like Midland? It's not in Midland
country
Estates.
area, in the country area. Hence
Is
I
it good?
said, yeah, in the country area. Hence I said in KZN or KZN. Um, not so much here. Here there's a lot of cemeteries and people are burying their dead in the cemeteries and all. But in the country land, In case yet, definitely.
That's interesting.
So you
That's
would visit your
interesting.
friend, you would go and visit your friend, and when you enter the gate, you pass by the grandmother who passed away, you just pass by them. Then you go to your friend's house, say hello. And then when you walk out by the grandmother's grave or whatever. You can even say hello, I hope you're good, and then pass. I'm making fun of this, but it's the truth, it's reality. This is, and we are not afraid of these things. And we are not being built to be afraid of them as well. We're not being taught to be afraid of them because we've been taught that these are our ancestors. We should treat them as though they are still here, but with a bit more respect.
Mm.
And
So
it takes a
then,
lot to appease these people, right? It takes a lot to appease them. Like, it takes a lot. If you want to get money or you feel like your life is, you're not going anywhere, because we have this belief, bear with me, we have this belief that these people hold a lot of power over our lives, right? That's the foundation. Instead of asking Yah, or instead of asking God, who do we ask? We go to them. You're saying, hey, I've been poor for 5 years. I've been, um, getting a job or getting any form of success in my life for an X amount of years. Why are you guys not looking after me? Why are you guys not, paving or clearing the way for me to be successful and all those things? You know, you burn incense and then you talk to them by burning incense. And then there's a lot that you have to do. Then they will tell you, communicate with you somehow. I don't know how they do it. Like I said, I was born into a Christian family, so I don't know how they do it, but they would ask someone who's almost like a mediator or a traditional healer or what have you. And that person, you would go to them and then you would say, hey, I haven't been employed for like 5 years. I'm very poor. I don't have this thing. And that guy he would literally tell you that your ancestors are very angry with you, and you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 for them before you can actually get what you want. Then you have to carry out all the tasks that they tell you to do. You have to carry them out. You have to do them. You need to complete those tasks. Then and only then you get your riches or whatever. But also, I've heard a lot of cases where you would do all these things they say you need to do, but still nothing happens. No riches, nothing happens. Like, it's still the same thing. And then you go back to that guy and you're like, hey, I've done all you said, but I'm still not, nothing is happening. What's going on? The person would tell you that now you didn't do it the right way. Now you have to start the whole process. Remember, what they're asking you to do costs a lot of money. Probably have to go and buy a goat or a cow. And that's not cheap, hey, that's not cheap. Like, that's expensive. You need to buy these things and you need to like slaughter a cow or a chicken or whatever. And then I don't know what you're gonna do with that blood and all those things, like all the voodoo stuff. But our people believe that. Like, our people believe in that. And if you want to have an argument and a very heated argument with them, come after our people with that. I'm telling you, you will never win that conversation, and it's always gonna end in a fight. It's always gonna end in a fight. Always. Almost always gonna end in a fight. Because what they believe is what they believe. You can't come with any other possibility than what they believe.
well, to me, it sounds like the traditions of man has been passed down, and that they're putting their trust in their ancestry more than Yah.
Yeah.
So that's what it sounds like to me. Traditions of men. But that's
You're not
something.
wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong completely. Like you are 100% right. Tradition has been passed down, but it's why is it that we are not questioning the things that they are telling us? Because with me, I'm a very difficult person. Like I'm very difficult. I'm difficult to please. I'm difficult to. Okay, I think I'm getting lost. Am I? Try there. Like, I don't just agree with everything someone is telling me. I don't. That's not who I am. I've never been built like that. When you tell me something, I'm going to give you 1,000 questions before I can actually agree with what you say. Because I need to understand what you are saying to me that I need to complex estate, blue stream, lifestyle estate. This is not it.
Oh my gosh, I think I visited that place. Blue Stream Valley.
Valley.
No? Blue Stream Park sounds familiar.
Blue Stream. Blue Stream is everywhere. Like people name their places Blue Stream everywhere. So it could be that it's here, but I don't know, Kareesha, honestly. I don't want to give you any hope that
You
it's
don't want
here,
to
but
you don't want to bring my hopes up.
no, don't. Because it could be, you're right. I don't know.
I think it is. I'm just gonna say it is.
Okay,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
say it's only one there.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're here. You're home. You're home, Kareesha. You're home. Okay? Welcome home. No, actually, I
That's
can't find
all.
this place, but I find it anyway. I actually can't find this place anywhere. Let me just park and then try and. Or maybe it's. Oh, yeah. It's here. It's here.
You found
Now,
it.
I want to show you, but YouTube doesn't allow me to carry my phone while I'm while I'm driving. So I was going to show you, but I'm not allowed to. So let me just
Oh,
talk to
you're
the
not
security
allowed
guard.
to show that outside?
I'm not supposed to hold my phone while I'm driving.
Oh yeah. Why don't you have the thing to attach it to your window?
I don't know. Let me just talk to the security. Uh, is Patricia Katlani?
They have similar practice in Malawi and Madagascar.
Is it?
That's what Sentaku said. But Zulu is
No.
out in both of those countries too, right?
Yeah,
Zulu
Zulu is
people.
everywhere in Africa. Is everywhere in Africa. Everywhere.
Well,
Zulu
not
people are
North
everywhere.
Africa, right? Not West Africa and East Africa. Isn't East Africa Swahili? And then
East Africa is Swahili, yes. Your
and then
Ethiopias and Kenyas and stuff, yeah, Swahili.
right.
Let me just call this client or customer or whatever.
Hello?
Hello, give Mr. D. I came to deliver your food, but I cannot code. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Can you send me on the chat or who to I don't know.
Okay. You can drive it closer to the thing, then not be still.
Okay.
Stop drop.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, I'm busy stay on. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Yeah, ko putsaranya.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 04
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Kaya number mang?
It's after 49.
49.
Yeah.
Aski si Bafo. Okay, 49 ne? So I could say Nakia left immediately. I go in and then send left. 49.
No,
Straight.
I'll meet you by the parking.
Okay. All right. I'll not chat.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Zulu, next time you have to mute yourself. Because she was telling you her key code, right?
Oh, yeah. You're
You
right.
gotta mute yourself. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking. But
I always
and then
mute myself. I don't know what happened this time. I always do.
you
I
probably
always
because
do.
you got a lot of stuff going on. You're talking to me and then you're driving and then you're doing it.
Yeah.
But
Where was I again?
we were talking about that's basically the traditions of man. The scripture talks about
Yeah.
that. So
Hey, there's a lot happening,
yeah.
Kareesha. Like, our people believe in a lot of stuff, hey? Like, a lot of stuff. And, I mean, whether we believe it or not, it's up for interpretation. Like,
It's not that it's not
oh,
valid. It's not that it's not real. It just takes me back to King Saul every time because that medium, she was real. She was like legit. She knew what she was talking about. But at the end of the
yeah,
day, y'all didn't want us using that. So it
yeah.
doesn't make it that it's not real.
Kikolo, shuffle guy. I'm not polite, eh? I just leave you there while talking. And
I'm not you, Zulu. I don't need the pleasantries. I just, it's fine. It's fine. But
were you built that way, though? Like, is it something that is in you like that? Like, to not care. Like, it's whatever.
so not true.
It's whatever. You don't owe me
I do care.
anything. But
No,
whether
I
you do it or
care.
you don't do it, doesn't matter.
It's because you're stuck on the high, and there's nothing else I can say other than the fact that you don't get past the high. It's just high. Okay, keep it moving. But it's also where you live too. It's also where you live. No, I said it's also where you live. It don't got nothing to do with gender.
Guys are always coming up to you for courtship and stuff. So whether you choose to respond or you choose to ignore,
That's like a whole conversation. A whole conversation.
cool. Aksai hopola 1 2 3 4 0. Oh lolo, angisay khumbule le code. Angithi bekangibizela yona verbally. It's 1 2 3 4. Do you
Mute.
remember the code?
Zulu mute. Mute.
No, I'm trying to remember the code because I
I
want to
think
leave
that's what
now.
it was. I think that's what it was, though.
Can you rewind and tell me what the code was? One, two,
Can I
three,
rewind?
four. Ndulia. Okay.
I don't think I can rewind, but someone who's watching can. But again, you need to mute.
Okay. Maybe not. Eh, Okay, I'm out now. We made a plan. I was gonna mute, but I was like, nah, this time is fine. Because you guys obviously can't see where I am. So it doesn't
No, I
matter.
can't see where. Yeah. I mean, you're in
So
Blue Valley.
this phone is strategically, you see, now I can't say that word, strategically placed here so that no one can see where I am.
Oh, so that's why you don't have it docked up. I
Yep.
see. I see.
No one can
Well,
see
I mean,
where
I
I am.
saw something behind you right then. I saw like a structure. I don't know if it was like a
Only a
apartment
stretcher, but not
structure.
billboards. You didn't see any billboards. You didn't see any markings or anything. So you can only see the stretcher, the trees behind me. I can see the trees behind me there, but you can't see where I am. There's a
Don't
lot of
listen
trees
to
in South
me. Yeah.
Africa, Kareesha. There's a lot of trees in South Africa. A lot. There's a lot of trees everywhere. There's trees everywhere. Everywhere. There's
I
trees.
I know it is. I know it is. Okay. I remember it. I remember.
Okay. Then I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna leave you somewhere here, and then I'm gonna say, go to where you were, and then
No.
come out.
You know what? I know where I'm at now when I go there. You can't try to, throw me off. For the most part, I sort of know my sense of direction. At least in Santon, I do. So
You know what? I feel like you know something better than I do. I
really,
try by all means. I try by all means not to go to Santin. I don't have a reason why, but I try by all means like to avoid Santin as much as I can. I don't know why though. Like, if anyone would say, let's meet at Santin or anything, I would say no. Let's just meet somewhere else. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but there's a feeling
wouldn't
like,
young
nah.
people be there though? Like, aren't young people in like Santon and like Rosebank and stuff, or are they somewhere
So
else?
why are you saying young people and then looking at me?
You're
I'm not
young.
that young.
You're young, Zulu.
I'm
Yes,
not
you
that young.
are. You're like my little.
I look
Yes,
young,
you're
but I'm not
you're
that young.
young.
Like,
You're young.
I'm young, but I'm not that young.
Yes.
So
Okay, you're not that young. You know, young adults in their 20s are gonna say that because they feel like they're adults now because they're in their 20s. But you are still
ooh.
young. You are still.
There's this thing about people who have reached the third floor, which is their 30.
It's like a
As soon as you
different
reach
world
the
when
third
you
floor,
get into your 30s. It's like it really just like boom. Life is just like boom. So
no
you'll be able to
comment,
say that when you reach your 30s.
no comment.
I'm just messing
I
with
know
you. I'm
Karabo is
just
having.
messing.
I know Karabo is laughing at me right now. Wherever he is laughing at me.
Yeah, I
That's
see the
fine.
laughter. He says, Zulu, can you explain how being old is actually a compliment in South Africa?
Can I explain
And
how?
yeah, he said, can you explain how old is actually a compliment? Well, I
It's
get how
not.
it's a compliment, like in wisdom.
It's not a
And
compliment. I actually like being called young. So if anyone says to me, you're young, I rejoice. I skip.
as
I laugh.
always,
Very
forever
happy.
young, forever young.
I rejoice. I'm a very happy person. When you say to me, Zulu, you're young, very happy. I'm very excited that I'm still not there yet. In my 30s, I'm still not yet there. But let's go back to Santon. Right. Santon, yes, it is a place for, but
Young
also
people.
it's also a place for like the older generations, your Karabos and your Karishas and stuff. Yeah, it is. Because
You threw me.
um that's where the clubs, like the big clubs and all those things are. Like,
You trying to be so slick with that. Whatever. It's all good. So, I wouldn't expect any less from a younger brother doing that. Sataku said, in my culture, you are young until you die.
He said,
He said, you are young until you die.
man, I'm forever young. Okay? Forever young. Forever young.
Forever young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but you guys don't hang out in downtown Johannesburg, though. I mean, you stay away from downtown Johannesburg.
I do. As much as I can.
So then where are the
Just
young
like you
people?
guys. Just like you guys stay away from downtown Brooklyn, right?
Not true. We're in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn has been like, it has changed over the years. Not Brooklyn like how it used to be back in like what, the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. It's not like that.
Has it been much better?
No, if you're gonna say like a city in the States, you can say like Detroit. Detroit's a hard place. Memphis is a hard place. Minneapolis is a hard place. You can say one of
Detroit,
those.
yes. That's where, I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong, but that's where Demetrius Flannery is from.
I don't know who that person is.
Big Meech. Drug kingpin who just came out of prison not so long ago.
Oh, wait, isn't that Baltimore? I thought that was Baltimore.
Mm-mm. He's from the D. You call it the D,
Okay.
right?
They probably do in Detroit, but I'm not from Detroit, so I'm
You're
not
from
from the
Ohio,
Detroit
right?
area. Yeah, I'm from Ohio. I
I
welcome Anita. Yeah, but those I would say Memphis is like the top one, and then Detroit, and you
Is
have
it
Chicago
Memphis,
too,
Tennessee?
but not
Memphis,
really
Tennessee, or
Chicago.
something?
Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. What does that mean, actually? I wanted to know.
What does Memphis mean?
Tennessee.
What does it mean, Tennessee?
Is
I
it
mean, I
a
don't know
word
the.
that means something, or is just a name that
It's just
doesn't
the
have
name.
any meaning?
It's the name of the state,
But
just
the
like New
actual name,
York.
does it have meaning? Like, you know how our places or our provinces or our areas have a meaning behind the name. So what I'm trying to say is, like, we have KwaZulu Natal, which is the Zulu land. That's the definition, Zulu land, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga is the place of the rising sun, where the sun rises. So it's Mpumalanga, where the sun rises. And
See,
then
this stuff you guys
Limpopo, I don't
know.
know. Yeah,
You guys know because it's important to you and it's part of your culture. But
I
like
know where you're
with
going with
this,
this. I know where you're going with this. I already know where you're going with this. So it's fine,
there's
Kareesha,
no.
it's fine.
I mean, I
It's
just
fine.
looked it up for you. I just looked it up, so I know the meaning now. But you know, the everyday American is not going to know what Texas means or what New York means or how it came to be. We're not going to know that.
Okay. But just know, Kareesha, I'm starting to understand you. I'm not saying you're rude or anything. You're a
Oh
very
my
nice person.
gosh!
You're a very nice person.
So you're
Just
saying I'm
know.
rude? You're
Just
saying
needed I just needed to point that out. That I'm starting to understand.
you're starting to understand that I'm rude. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying you're rude. I'm
You're
trying
saying-
I'm starting to
I need you to focus,
understand
sir.
you.
You are driving.
I'm driving. I'm driving. I'm focusing. I'm not even looking at you, but I just wanted to say that. Like, I'm starting to understand you.
Whatever. I am like the nicest. Well, I don't want to boast, but I
You
am not
are.
rude.
You are. You are.
Not
Because if there
really.
was, if it was any regular American, wouldn't
Oh
have the time
gosh.
for me, the patience. But you do.
I have the
So
patience.
you do actually. You do. Because if anyone, even me, I don't think I have that ton of patience. I do. I actually do, but not like you. Because if I was learning another language and I'm finding it difficult to speak the words, I was just gonna give up and say, this is meaningful. This is meaningless. Sorry. Um, but you do. And I teach you a word, I correct myself, and you're not, this guy's a bad teacher or anything. No, you're there, you're listening, and, so you have the patience, but just know that I'm starting to understand you. So what's the
That I'm a
meaning?
nice
What's the
person.
what's the
I'm not
definition?
rude.
What's the definition? I want the definition now.
It says it's thought to come from Yuchi word Tana Tanasi. I don't know how to say it, which means brothers, waters, place, or where the waters meet. So the word comes from Cherokee, the Native Americans.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes from. See, it doesn't really mean that much because it's such a mixture here. Like with you guys, it all stems from Zulu, but
Complex.
it's not like that here. I hope you heard me. Um,
I'm sorry. I know you don't care, but I'm sorry.
I knew this is gonna be so not true.
So I'm
Um,
so enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so much. I'm enjoying this so much. Like I
I'm
have.
learning so much as well. I'm learning so much.
What are you learning? You're not learning anything from me. You're not learning anything from me. I'm coming, eh? I'm just gonna leave you here in the car, but I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay, okay. Guys, aren't we learning
Enjoy
so
it.
much
Enjoy
from
it while it
Zulu?
lasts. Enjoy it
Huh?
while it lasts.
Enjoy
Enjoy
it
it
while it
while it
lasts.
lasts.
Oh wow. Wow. I think we all have to agree that we are learning a lot from Zulu. It's not just me. It's not just me. Guys, but what I was saying earlier, which I'm gonna have to repeat myself when he gets back in, is that you guys have an attachment to your words in your cities, in your provinces and whatnot, because it stems from Zulu. Here it's just a mixture of everything. Like with Tennessee, it comes from the Native Americans. So it's like it's just a mixture. So there's no way we're gonna know everything in every state. Now, if you're from that state, you may know more, and it all depends on like how you were taught to when you were growing up. Like if your parents were like patriotic, or if they were really into knowing the history and culture and all that stuff and like telling you about it. But if it's just like you're just growing up regularly, like you just go to school, you learn there, like you're not gonna really know the meaning of it. And even if you do, you're not gonna care and have like excuse me, like a pride to it like you guys have, or like a honor to it, because it doesn't really stem from your culture, it doesn't stem from your history. So yes, it's a mixture of culture too. It's a place of names and Swahili meaning it's a place of the rocks. It also counts that America is huge. Right. America is huge. So it's a melting pot of everything. But it's still there's some kind of how do I say? There's more of a tie for you guys with your words in SA than it is for us. Like there's no tie for us with Tennessee. That's the Native American. There's no tie. But for you, I'm sure there's more of a tie in Joburg of those names. Huge and new as a nation. Hopefully, I'm like explaining myself, in a way that you guys can understand. But guys, when he gets back, I'm about to get off. I should have been off like so long ago. But it's not bad. There's been a good life. It's been some good convo. Ask Julie what the meaning of Johannesburg is. Okay, I'll ask him when he comes back. I don't even think I know. I feel like I've been told it, but I don't think I know. So Zulu, Karabo asked if you could tell us what the meaning of Johannesburg is.
Johannesburg. I don't know. I know the meaning of Egoli, which is the place of gold, which is
Which is
where I'm
Joburg,
from.
right?
I don't know how they came
Joburg is
about the
the
name
place of
Joburg.
gold.
I don't know how they came about Joburg. Johannesburg sounds like a name of a person to me.
Same.
So I don't know.
Sentaku said, how many nations are in South Africa? I don't know.
Officially, there's 11.
Well, that's languages. So
Oh,
languages is the
language
same as nation.
nations. No, nations. Ooh, how many? Karabo, how many do we have? How many do we have? Nations. We have the Zulu nation. We have, I don't know. I
Mm.
honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I can tell you though, we have a lot.
Karabo said, no, Igoli is Gauteng as a province, not Johannesburg. And then he said,
Exactly.
we
I
have,
don't know what to answer this. I don't. I don't. I know why you're smirking right now and you're laughing because Tennessee and I know. I know. I'm contradicting myself. I know. I'm not supposed to be knowing these things, but I like to know them.
he says we have 9 tribes officially, and then we have whites who are Afrikaans and English. Oh yeah, I was gonna say you said
So
donkey
it's actually the
earlier.
same. Yeah. It's actually the same as like the nations and the languages. Probably the same thing. I just didn't know how to differentiate them. I just didn't know if it was the same thing, to be honest with you.
Well, what defines a people? Is it their language? Is it their land? What defines them?
South Africa,
According to South Africans, what defines a people?
race.
Also, is there race?
Race. Kareesha, I'm going to tell you something that is a bit tribalist, which I'm not supposed to say anyways. But since it's you and Barabo is here as well, so I'm going to say it. Zulu people say umuntu, which is a person. Umuntu, a person. And then abantu, people, okay? Umuntu, one. Umuntu is the Zulu people. Zulu people is the umuntu. And then anything else that is not Zulu, or any language or any tribe that is not Zulu, is not considered to be a person. So I don't know where we got that from and what is the alternative. So if you're not a person, what are you? I've always been asking this question. Our people will always say Umuntu is a Zulu person. So like we would say, please call bonke abantu, please call every person, which is Zulu. Please call every person, and then you can call the rest to come here. So I don't know what the rest is,
What?
but like I'm being honest, and it's not right. It's not right. It's not right, and I never use it. I never use it. I never say it. I never advocate for it. I never. In fact, I despise it because I only see one thing when I look at a person. We are all human first before we're anything else. I don't care what race you are. We're human first. Then we can be Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, um, African American, or whatever. We're human first. So I don't like that. I hate it. But our people do not drink alcohol and go to KZN. Do not.
They don't drink alcohol and go to Kesa camp? Wait, say that again.
KZN. You call it KZN. I call it KZN because
That's
our Z
in
is a Z.
that's in Durban, right?
No, Durban is in KZN.
So
Durban
what do
is a
you mean
city.
they what do you mean that they don't drink and then go to
No,
KZN?
I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you, do not drink and go to KZN. They are going to beat you up.
I don't get it.
Okay. Do not do anything foolish in KZN. They are going to beat you up.
Oh, so it's like being in downtown Johannesburg.
Not just downtown, everywhere in KZN.
But KZN is big. KZN is like that whole area.
Exactly. So do not come there with your twang and your the way your accent and everything and think that you are above those people. Those people think they're above everything. And if you
Oh,
go there with that mentality that you know things, they are going to show you that you don't know anything. That's what I'm
I
trying to
see.
say.
I see what you mean.
They are
No, that's
very
good to know.
territorial.
Mm, they're
They are
strict.
very territorial. And even to us, and even to anyone else that is from South Africa but is not a Zulu person, don't go to KZN with that mentality that I'm going there to show these people. You will not. They will show you.
So that's Durban. And where else?
KZN. So KZN, Durban is a part of KZN. It's a city in KZN.
Right.
So KZN is the whole thing, and then Durban is like a piece of a pie or a piece of a pizza or whatever.
So does it stretch to Joburg or no?
Nah, Joburg, we're mixed. Joburg, everyone from everywhere in South Africa is in Joburg.
It's
So
in
you'd find
Joburg.
your babies, your closest from yeah, everyone from everywhere is in Joburg.
So KZN, it doesn't go to Cape Town.
No,
Why
no,
why
it
did you
doesn't.
pause
So
like that?
why did I?
Why did you pause? Why did you smile? Like you wanted to
No,
say
I'm talking
something
to the
else. Oh, okay.
no. There's a guy here who wants money, and I have to like smile and say no, I don't have it. So Cape Town is like Cape Town to a point. It does have a mixture of people, but mostly white people stay in Cape Town, and I could actually stretch it and say Xhosa people also are in Cape Town.
Coastal.
Yeah,
Coastal. Hmm.
but also like Cape Town is huge as well. So could be Xhosa people only, not only, but it's almost like Joburg. It's almost like Joburg because Cape Town is also like Durban. It's a city in the Western Cape.
Well,
So
the only way I can wrap my
similar to
head
Durban.
around this
Yeah,
is this Durban. KCN is Durban.
yeah.
That's how I think of it.
So, oh, so in your head, KZN is Durban. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's the other way around, Kareesha. So KZN is the mother and Durban is the child. Or it's one of the children of KZN. It's one of the kids, it's a sibling of the other kids, like Ulundi, Nongoma. There's a lot of places in KZN. Palito, um,
So is that going?
Amanzimtoti. Have you ever been to Amanzimtoti? Amanzimtoti. Have you ever been there?
I don't think so.
You've ever been to Umhlanga? Obviously, you have.
Yes, that
Umhlanga.
was in Durban, Carabo. That was a village. Yeah, it was 3 hours away from Durban though. That village that I visited.
What's the name of the village?
Good question.
Oh, okay. So, but you remember Blue Streams?
Because
Was
that
it
was
Blue?
recent. That was recent. That's why I remember. It Blue Valley streams,
Oh,
actually.
Blue Valley.
Right.
You even remember, and I forgot. I was there just now, but I forgot. You remember.
And you try to get me. And you were just like not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So
correct. You know Blue Valley. I don't know Blue Valley, so I'll give you that one. You know Blue Valley? Don't know Blue Valley. That's
I
yours.
only
I'm
think
giving
there's
Blue
one in
Valley.
Blue Valley. But we'll see.
I'll give you I'll give you Blue Valley, and then I'll take my Tennessee. Okay, you can have Blue Valley. It's fine. I'll have my Tennessee,
Okay.
and we'll
We
call it
call
even.
it a day. That's how we gonna end this live because I didn't go to sleep. My eyes can't keep my eyes open. But
I know. All the time when I'm on a live stream with you. We can't end the call. I don't know why, or not the call, man. The video, but
what I in the video? What do you mean I in the video every time you're on live?
we can't finish. Like we can't
Oh yeah.
agree on just ending it like that. Like it
No,
goes
it will
on.
be
Like we talk about one thing and then another thing comes up and another thing comes up and then we end up 3 hours down the line because it's almost an hour now. On my side, it says 45 minutes, 54 minutes.
yep, pretty much. I think it's going at 2 hours now on my side. So I was supposed to be off of here like within the first 10 minutes of this live.
2 hours later, I've learned a lot about Kareesha. She doesn't care about a lot of things. She doesn't care about a lot of things.
You're exposing me, and I don't feel that's right. We're already in a very um public arena here, and I just feel like I'm getting more exposed. Good night,
Okay,
Carabo.
for the sake of not extending this conversation, let's just leave it here for now.
I
Because
like
I know
that. Good job. I
if we
like that.
continue, we will never stop.
We'll
Like we
never
will
stop. We'll
never
get
stop.
onto another topic, and then that's going to
This
go
is-
on for X amount of time. So we'll just continue. Well, hopefully you'll be on the live tomorrow too.
Yeah, I will be. I will be. I
Right.
will be. Don't worry. Be there. I'll be there. Anyways,
Since
Kareesha, it's been real. It's been
since
real.
Haku said it's like you guys say you hang up. No, you
What's up? Hey, let you mellow. Hey, complex D9.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Good job. He muted himself. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt him again. But it's like he's doing the same thing again. Thank you guys so much for being here on the live. I appreciate it. hopefully you'll be there tomorrow as well. And I can really start having some conversations with Talani or with Zulu and really start getting more of the hang of having like actual complete sentences and whatnot. But I wish he could hear me. Can you hear me, Zulu? Same time tomorrow. Okay. I'm about to go now because I know I'm not gonna go. Same time tomorrow, Sentaku.
Same time
I
tomorrow.
wanted to say 8 o'clock my time, but that's 3 o'clock y'all's time. 3 p.m. Same time.
Yep.
Same time. I appreciate the
Same time.
support, guys. Love the support.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Again, sorry. I know your eyes are about to shut down on us. You said
Lala.
you don't. Yeah, Meliolala when a match. You Meliolala straight. So you said no, you don't want people that are gonna come to your channel and not watch your videos, right? Because I wanna get you to 1,000.
Get me to 1,000. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously
But
you're gonna have people that are subscribed to you and not watch you. So I just don't want to go out the way and do things just to gain people, just to have it, you know. I
no, no,
want
no. You know this one person, you don't have to do anything. You just have to be there. You just comment when they're live. When they're doing a live stream, just send a comment, and then this person is just gonna take out their million gadgets. They have million gadgets, and then they just give you, and then you're good. You don't have to pay them. They're already monetized. They're making money from this thing. They don't need anything from you, nothing whatsoever.
you know,
But
Kareesha, she'll rather be more difficult and I'd rather gain it, you know, I
right,
guess like
same as
my
me.
way. So
Same as me.
yeah, if it's gonna take me, you know, a little bit longer, it take me a little bit longer. I'm cool with that.
Okay, Karisha, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow. Bye, Zulu. If you're a trader, you know the time difference very well. I do look at the markets, Sentaku. I love looking at the markets. So I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Get some rest. I'm about to get some lala. Bye.